with me. Move your feet and feel it in the space between. You gotta give yourself a moment, let your body be. Downtown we let it go, sunset high and our bodies low.
Howdy motherfucker. Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a chit chat get ready with me for initiation, and I am going to talk about just like my experience rushing, and yeah, just all about rush. So let's get started. I'm really full. So first things first, I'm gonna prime my face with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. But okay, so I go to, you probably know where I go, but it's like a smaller school. So when I signed up for rushing, I didn't really think much of it. I didn't think it was like a big deal because like it's not one of those like big Greek life schools, you know, like I didn't think much of it. And so then I know for some schools you have to like go to school early for rush, but it wasn't like that at all. So my rush started over Labor Day weekend, and it was like 4 or 5 days long. Now I'm using this BB cream, but yeah, so it's 4 or 5 days long. So first you get a Gamma Chi, which is like someone who disaffiliates from their sorority basically and like helps you. So you have no idea what sorority they're in. I mean, you can find out if you like try really hard. It depends like how they are. I was able to find mine out from doing some hardcore stalking because I'm just weird like that, and I like wanted to know so bad. So I found out what mine were in, but that's like besides. Anyways, the first day you go and visit every single sorority to get a feel. So we did that the first day, and each round was like 25 minutes. And you just go in and talk to them. And this was not what I expected at all. I don't know why, but I just thought it was just the chillest thing ever, and you just, I don't even know what I thought it was. I thought it was like, took like one afternoon. I was just like stupid. But it is a lot more intense than I thought. So anyways, the first day we go and talk to all of them. And after the first day, sorry, I'm burping a lot. I was so freaking tired because like, you just talk so much, and I don't know, it's just like a lot. After the first day, you like cut 3 sororities basically, and like 3 that you just like don't care if you go back to or not. So that's how you get to the next day, is like 3 are cut. And so I put like my, you know, 3 that I just like wasn't feeling it for, and the next day you talk to the ones that like you kept, or I mean even the 3 that you put that you cut, you might still get them if they like really wanted you. But yeah, so anyways, then the next day it was more narrowed down, which was nice. And then basically that's like the whole process. You just keep like narrowing them down, and it's a mixture of between like which ones really want you and which ones you cut. So like if you're lucky, the ones you cut didn't want you either, so you don't get called back, and then like the ones that you did really want you too. I mean, some people, like a lot of people dropped during it because they would end up not getting called back to the ones they wanted, which is like really sad, but that's like what can happen too. But luckily, for the most part, the ones I wanted me back, so I was able to go back to them. You know how everyone's like, go in with an open 9, blah, blah, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll go in the open 9. But in my head, I was like, oh, I want to be in this one because, like, you know, it's the good one here, and like, blah, blah. So I was like, went in with that idea that there's a certain one I wanted to be in. Even though the only reason was just because, like, the name, you know. But I ended up going, I kept it on my list for a while, but I just really wasn't feeling it that much. Like, I was just like, I thought that maybe if I kept going back, maybe I would eventually like it because I wanted to, which is wrong. But still, I never ended up liking it. You have pref day, which you pref it, for mine, it was 2. And you go into each one and like, do it for like an hour. And this is when you like really get to know them because you're in there for an hour, right? So I prefed the one that I was like, I don't know why I wanted it, but I just kept putting it just because I was being stupid. And then the one that I actually was really interested in. And then after pref, I just knew exactly that I wanted to be in that one because I just like love the pref round. It was like, the first one I did, it was very serious. And I don't know, it was just like too serious. Like, I know pref's supposed to be serious, but it was like, I felt like if I like moved a muscle wrong or something, I was gonna get yelled at. So I don't know, that just really was like made me not want to do that one. And then when I did pref for the other one, like it was like people were laughing. Like it was just so much more chill. So I was like, this is definitely what I want to do. So at the end of that day, I,
I'm literally gonna finish the story before I even start half my makeup because I take forever doing makeup.
then you put on a card your number one and you like submit it. So I put it in my number one, which was the one that I actually really loved. Like, I put that as number one. So I was really hoping they'd want me back because otherwise I might get the other one. And so that night, you know, I went to sleep. It was like Christmas morning. I didn't find out which one I was in. And then I get back the next day to bid day. And you get there and your Gamma Chi leaders give you your card and you open it and see which one you're in. And so me and my roommate Elise, the whole process, we were like, let's not talk about it. Like, let's not say what we're liking, what we're not liking, and just see if we end up picking the same one because we didn't want to affect each other's opinions. I didn't want to be like, oh, well, I don't like this one at all. She might love it, and then her be like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do it because she doesn't like it. So we're like, let's not talk about it and just see if we end up like both liking the same one because like that'd be cool. So her and me were like, let's not talk about it until we open our letters and see if we ended up picking the same one. So the whole process, we don't talk about it. And then it's bid day, and we both open up our letters, and I got the one I wanted, and which is AKO. And I was so happy because that's the first one that I wanted, and I ended up getting it. And so then now I'm like, okay, so what did Elise get? So then I go to find Elise, and she ended up wanting AKO too, which we were both just like shook. Like,
I almost started crying. I just couldn't believe it.
It was just really exciting for both of us. So we were just so happy that we both ended up liking the same one. And then after you get your letter, you go and you get like dressed up. They have like a bid day theme. Or I was in college, I always wondered, I was like, how would girls like get all the clothes they needed in time for bid day? Because you only find out like 5 minutes before you go like run home. But the sorority provides it for you, which I didn't know. So you go into a room and they have all the clothes like laid out right there for you. And you just get like super dressed up and go out with the theme. So our theme was who let the dogs out? Yeah. Well, that wasn't the theme, that's just what my caption of my picture was. But we were dogs basically. And everyone thought we were cows though, but we were dogs. So we dressed up in like little outfits with tutus, it was really cute, and like painted our bodies with like AKO all over and all that fun stuff. By the way, I'm going for a more natural eye look today because for initiation, like, I don't know. I think I just get a vibe that's supposed to be more chill and like more natural looking. Yeah, that's what made me think that. Like, some sororities, they're not allowed to wear makeup.
Like most sororities here.
Yeah, aren't allowed to wear makeup, so I was just like, oh, we can. I don't know why ours is, but we can. So I was just like, I'll just go for like a chill look though. And then after you get dressed up, you like meet all your pledge class, like all the girls who are gonna be in your sorority with you, which is really fun because like everyone's just like so happy. All so happy to be AKO gals. Ours was in our gym, which wasn't very smart because some people get so hyped and they fall. And like people literally would like fall back and like hit their heads and everyone would be like, ooh. But anyway, so then each sorority goes out at a time and like the new members and then like the already in it like run together and they all like hug basically.
Insert pic of me and you running first.
I'll insert some pics from that day. Yeah, so basically me and Elise ran home and it was really fun. Yeah, we led the pack. There's a really cute picture that I'll insert of us two running out. And then so you run home, you like, you know, see all your sisters, you finish watching everybody else go, and then depending on your story, like you guys all go do something. So we had a dinner that was like catered to us and it was so freaking good. They had the best food ever, so that just like made me so happy. I was like, wow, I really did pick the right one. And yeah, that's basically the whole like rushing process. It was definitely just like a lot more intense than I thought it would be for like a small school, you know? I just wasn't, I mean, it wasn't like intense, but it was still just like more than I was expecting. But overall, it was definitely worth it. It's just an easy way to like meet people and make friends. Another big thing is getting your big, which is really exciting, and you get baskets like all week with stuff you like, which is really fun. And then at the end of the week, your big like pops out and you're surprised. So then I got my big, which I was really happy about. also, this little funny part, which I need to study for. Speaking of, we have to take a test before initiation, like all about basically,
History.
the history of your sorority, basically. And so we took it yesterday, and then of course me and Liz failed it, so we have to take it again before we can get initiated, which I need to study for right now. And you need to know like the founders and all like different facts of that, which I didn't know. It was that important. But yeah, so now I need to study for that because I failed it. But I'll study for that when I'm done doing makeup. Okay. Why are you playing this? Oh, is this the Greek alphabet?
This is the Greek alphabet.
I don't think there's. I would have a lot more to tell about my experience. So, I guess the experience just felt like so long, so I thought this would be long, but it's really simple. But yeah, basically, I'm glad I did it. It was a lot different than I was expecting. Would I ever rush again? No. It was the longest week ever. And I was so tired all the time because you have to stay there literally all day. Even if you'll have breaks between rounds and you can't leave, you have to stay there, which just sucks because like you'll have like 3 hours sometimes between rounds once you're eliminating them. So it just kind of sucks. Oh, I'm using the sponsor. Because I would have so long, and all I wanted to do is like go back to my dorm and nap, but you can't. You just have to stay there and wait like forever. So that was the one part I was not a fan of. But in the end, it was so worth it. But yeah, it was just a long process. Like, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't be able to. But
It was so worth it.
But it was so worth it. I promise. What song does it remind you of? That Nicki Minaj one? Like, what's that Nicki Minaj song? This is what it reminds me of. Highlighter. Okay. So I'm done with my makeup. Oh wait, no, I need to do. I always forget steps when I'm filming because I'm like, ooh. So I'm doing. Lastly, I'll do some. Okay. And then lastly. And now I'm done. So, I'll show you guys the dress I'm wearing, which I just borrowed it from friends. I didn't feel like buying a new one. But yeah, I'll show you that once I'm dressed. Okay, so here is the finished outfit. I'm just wearing this like very plain white dress. Yeah, it doesn't really have much to it, which is what I really liked about it. Then I'm just wearing this necklace, this plain gold necklace. I'm not wearing any earrings just because, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, and I don't know, I just feel like it's like such a natural vibe. I don't know why. And then I'm wearing these nude heels because you have to wear nude shoes. And I have my rings on, and then that's it. I obviously can't record there, but I just wanted to show you what I wear to initiation and just like my process of rush. I thought it was a good time to talk about it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for next video. It'll probably be a vlog again. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.
With me, move your feet and feel it in the space between. You gotta give yourself a moment, let your body be. Down, we let it go. Sunset high and our bodies low.